morning students, today we are going to take the numericals based on the chapter force and laws of motion. Now this is question. A hockey ball of mass 200 gram traveling at 10 meter per second is struck by a hockey stick so as to return it along its original path with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Calculate the change of momentum occurred in the motion of the hockey ball by the force applied by the hockey stick. Now there is a hockey ball which is moving in this direction. At the just before striking, it is having a speed of 10 meter per second, and this is a hockey stick, and it strikes this hockey stick and return back its original path at the speed of 5 meter per second. But the final velocity will be taken as -5 because it is in the direction opposite to the motion of the ball which is moving earlier. So in this question it is given m, that is a mass, that is 200 gram, that has to be converted into kg. We'll divide by 1000 to convert in kg, so that will make it 0.2 kg. Now initial velocity, as you can see, it is 10 meter per second, and the final velocity, that is v, after striking the hockey stick, is having a v, that is -5 meter per second, because it is in the direction opposite to the motion of the ball which is moving earlier. Now we have to calculate the change of momentum. Now change of momentum we have to find out, and as we know, the momentum is mass into velocity. So initial momentum will become mu and the final momentum will become mv. So change in momentum will be equals to mv minus mu, that is final momentum minus initial momentum. So we'll take m common, so it becomes v minus u. Mass is given in the question, 0.2 kg. Final velocity is -5 and minus u is 10 meter per second. So let us solve this. 0.2 into -15, and when we'll solve it, this is -3, and the unit of momentum is kg meter per second. So the change of momentum is -3 kg meter per second. The magnitude of the change in momentum is 3 kg meter per second, and this minus sign indicates that it is in the motion opposite to the motion of the ball in which it was moving earlier. So the change in momentum is -3 kg meter per second. Now let us solve the second question. A bullet of mass 10 gram traveling horizontally with a velocity of 150 meter per second strikes a wooden block and comes to rest in 0.03 second. Calculate the distance of penetration of the bullet into the block. Also calculate the magnitude of the force exerted by the wooden block on the bullet. In this we have to find two things, that this is a wooden block and a bullet is fired and it's penetrated inside the wooden block. We have to find how much distance it has penetrated, and also what is the force exerted by the wooden block on the bullet, that we have to find. So first thing, let us see what is given in the question. Mass of the bullet is 10 gram. So we'll convert in kg. So 10 upon 1000 kg, that will be equals to 0.01 kg. Now it is going with initial velocity of 150 meter per second. So u is 150 meter per second, and it comes to rest. So it comes to rest, that means final velocity is 0 meter per second, and in how much time? In 0.03 second. So time is 0.03 second. Now first we have to calculate the distance of penetration of the bullet. Before that, what we have to do is we have to find the acceleration of the bullet. So that is given by the formula v minus u upon t. V is given, that is 0, minus u is 150 upon time is 0.03 second. So that will be equals to minus 150 upon 0.03. When let us solve this, this will become minus 5000 meter per second square. Okay, now we have to find how much distance it will penetrate into the wood. This is a wooden block. How much distance it will penetrate into the wood? That we can do it by using the formula S is equals to ut plus half at square. So S is equals to ut. U is initial velocity, that is 150 into t 0.03 second plus half into a. Acceleration we have just now calculated. This is minus 5000 into time, that is t. T is 0.03 into 0.03. Now let us solve this. So S will be equals to, when we multiply 150 into 0.03, it is 4.5. Then this is minus here, so we'll put a minus sign here and we'll divide this. This will become 2500 minus 2500. So minus 2500 into 0.03 into 0.03. When we'll solve it, it becomes 2.25 meter. So S is equals to 4.5 minus 2.5, that is 2.25 meter. That means the bullet will move inside the wooden block and penetrate up to a 2.25 meter. Now one more thing we have to calculate. Also calculate the magnitude of the force exerted. And we know the formula F is equals to ma. So m, mass of the bullet, is 0.01 kg. 0.01 into acceleration. Acceleration of the wooden this bullet is minus 5000 meter per second. So it is minus 5000. When we'll solve this, we'll get minus 50 Newton. So the wooden block exert 50 Newton force on the bullet in the direction opposite, because this is minus here. The wooden block will exert a force of 50 Newton in the direction opposite to the motion of the bullet. The motion of the direction of motion of the bullet is in this direction. So the force exerted by the wooden block will be in opposite direction to the motion of the bullet. Now let us solve the third question. An object of mass 100 kg is accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 5 meter per second to 8 meter per second in 6 seconds. Calculate the initial and final momentum of the object. Also find the magnitude of the force exerted on the object. Now in this question, let us see what is given. Mass is 100 kg. Mass is 100 kg. The velocity changes from 5 meter per second to 8 meter per second. So initial velocity is 5 meter per second and final velocity is 8 meter per second. And time is given, that is 6 seconds. 6 seconds. So an object of mass 100 kg, earlier moving with the velocity, initial velocity of 5 meter per second, it is uniformly accelerated so that the final velocity becomes 8 meter per second in 6 seconds. So this is the information given in the question. We have to calculate the initial and final momentum. As we know, the momentum is product of mass and velocity. So initial momentum will be mass into initial velocity. So first we'll find initial momentum of the object that will be given by the formula m, that is mass, into initial velocity. Initial velocity, that is u, that is given, that is mass is 100 kg and initial velocity is 5 meter per second. So that means this is 500 kg meter per second. Now we have to find the final momentum. So final momentum of the object, will be given by the formula mass into final velocity, that is mv, and that is 100 into final velocity is 8 meter per second. So it is 8. So we multiply this, the answer will be 800 kg meter per second. So we have calculated the initial and final momentum. Now also find the magnitude of the force exerted on the object. So now we have to find the force. Force is the rate of, as we have seen in the Newton's second law of motion, force is equal to the rate of change of momentum. So that is final momentum minus initial momentum upon time. So that means mv minus mu upon t. mv we have calculated, that is 800, and mu we have calculated, that is 500. So 800 upon 500, and time is given in the question, that is 6 seconds. So that will be 300 upon 6. We'll cancel this. That will make it 50 Newton. So the force is 50 Newton on the object. Solve the question number 4, that how much momentum will a dumbbell of mass 10 kg transfer to the floor if it falls from a height of 80 cm and taking its downward acceleration to be 10 meter per second square. Now let us see what is given in the question. Mass is given 10 kg. So if we drop an object, we will drop an object that will have initial velocity 0. Initial velocity 0. And it is given that acceleration is 10 meter per second square. A is 10 meter per second square when it is falling downward. This is also known as acceleration due to gravity. Now it falls a distance of, or you can say height is given, that is 80 centimeter. So the dumbbell will travel a distance of how much? 80 centimeter. So S will be equals to 80 centimeter. We'll convert in meters. So 80 upon 100 meter. That will cancel this. This is 0.8 meter. 0.8 meter. Now we have to find. First we'll find the velocity. V square minus U square is equals to 2AS. This is the third equation of motion. Final velocity we don't know when it will strike the ground. Initial velocity is 0. 2 into A acceleration, that is 10, and S is the distance, that is how much? 0.8 meter. So V square minus 0 square. 0 square is 0. So V square minus 0 square, that will make it V square, and 2 into 10 into 0.8, that will be 16. So V will be equals to under root of 16, that is 4 meter per second. That means initial velocity was 0. So when it will strike the ground, the final velocity while striking the ground will be 4 meter per second. Now we have to find how much momentum will a dumbbell of mass this will transfer to the floor. Momentum transfer to the floor. Momentum transfer to the floor. The formula will be equals to mv. And mass is given, that is 10 kg, and the final velocity we have calculated, that is 4 meter per second. 4 meter per second. So that will be 10 into 4, 40 kg meter per second. So the momentum transfer to the floor is 40 kg meter per second.